girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their
Well, hello again, and welcome back to Flimmodan Gaming. Tonight, we're jumping back into the island. As you can see, we're a bush. No, we're a Dinosaur. At about 20% grown, I did this today, just to get us a little bit of a jump start. Nothing too exciting. I met a couple of the crocs, unalived one, and then I had a second one ask me to unalive him, because he just didn't want to play as a croc anymore. So that's how we're doing. Let's just take a quick little cheese. Make sure we're the only croc in here that I can see. I don't see anybody else. We're about 20% grown, so like we're getting there. We're by no means the biggest croc though. Probably even here. I'm a little nervous. I didn't find any other crocs earlier, but that doesn't mean some haven't come here. Yo, 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 what's up? Use this water a little bit so I can see. I don't hear anybody else swimming. There's only about 40-something players online, 42. So hopefully that goes well for us. I'd like to get us closer to 100% grown. What's up? Oh, not much. Just playing some video games. But other than that, not a whole lot. Pretty good day. Busy, busy, busy as usual, which is good. I like busy days. There's a frog. What am I doing? I am playing a Dinosaur currently. So we're gonna crocodile it up or alligator it up and see how that goes. I'm just real nervous logging in here because obviously there can be fully grown or even people just, you know, bigger than us, which no good. We don't like that. I like to be the only croc, or at least if you're gonna be a croc, be a new croc. This is a spawn for crocodiles. I was a flying one yesterday. I still have that flying one on another save. We might jump it around tonight. We'll see what happens. I don't want the schooling fish. I want the other fish. Should be a spawn for the catfish here. No kitty catfish. What about over there? It's not up here. I mean, we're not going to starve. There's bait fish, so we have that going for us. Crocs in evolution are perfect organism. Haven't changed in 166 million years. They have not changed hardly at all. Some species have gone extinct, as many before, but our typical alligators and crocodile is pretty near a perfect species. Them, snakes, and I mean, if you really break it down, I mean insects. I mean, like dragonflies have been around for like 480 million years or something like that. Like, it's absolutely crazy. When you look at the grand scheme of things of like how long Earth has been around, you know, 3 billion or so, 4 billion. And then, like, you know, life started about 1 billion years after that, which is just gnarly. When you talk about, you know, humans have only been around for like definitely just heard another croc. Forget how long humans have been scurrying around. But yeah, crocs and dragonflies and sharks. Sharks are another one. Sharks and crocodiles are pretty just as we think about, you know, humans, we've been around for like, you know, the last little teeny bit of a blip of time. And look at how much damage humanity has done on Earth. Although I did see a thing about Antarctica today that was talking about how it is cooling itself, creating more ice, so naturally healing itself from a lot of damage that we've been doing. I take it with a grain of salt on accurate misinformation and all that being passed around. But I live in my world. I let it be. I try not to worry too much. I stay conscious. I do my part. You know, I'm not perfect by any means. I don't think anybody needs to be perfect. You just need to be aware and be good and treat your world perfect as you can. I don't litter. I don't throw plastic out. you know, the car while I drive, like many people do. Like, where I grew up in America, New Hampshire, is a pretty clean state. Like, I've always been pretty conscious. Like, I didn't even really need to be told, you know, oh, don't throw trash out the window. Like, I just didn't do it. I don't know. I never had to be like told like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Like it's just kind of a common sense thing. Maybe it was good being raised good, but I don't know. Like I I don't recycle. I'm terrible at recycling. My wife will tell me so. She recycles, so she usually picks through the stuff that I throw away. But where I grew up, we didn't really recycle. But I never littered. You know, I think I maybe threw a wrapper out the window when I was like 16 years old, and then on my way home I felt bad and I stopped where I had thrown it out, walked around and picked up that piece of plastic. Not excusing myself, but I was eating a honey bun, and like it was just like this sticky plastic wrapper, and I didn't want it in my truck. And when I got out of school, I was driving back home, and I was just like, you know what, that was a real bad thing I did, and I went and fixed it, and you know that. I think electric cars are cool. Where I grew up, they're not super practical yet, just because it's so cold. You know, you just can't drive for long distances on those batteries yet. At some point, they'll be better. You know, hybrids are a great alternative to trying to save some fuel. I don't think you should be forced to drive electric cars, though. I don't think that's nice. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't think it's nice, in my opinion. What's up? Is your croc still a baby or adult? We are at 22%, so definitely more on the baby side of things. We are not a big bad croc yet. I did this one today when I didn't feel like streaming this afternoon, but I figured I would play just a little bit. So I have been playing. I have been doing pretty good on diet. I had another baby croc attack me, and ate them, and then I met another player who was pretty cool, and they didn't want to play as a croc anymore. They were a little bit smaller than me, and I was like, you know, I'm not gonna just blatantly eat other players. You know, I don't think it's nice, especially when they were kind. So yeah, he did not want to play as a croc, so I did eat him. So that's why our S is so good right now. I do want to... okay, that one's done. Yeah. And that's just my opinion on throwing trash and stuff like that. I don't, you know... I'm sure people could argue like recycling is more important, or doing, you know, going out with I used to go out with a trash bag and on Green Day and like go and pick a bag of trash and throw it away, you know, or for people who are not as good about it. I don't want to say bad things about people who do it, just perhaps they don't care. You know, I know plenty of friends where I have been driving and stopped the truck and been like, you're gonna go pick that up, right? Or you can walk. I did that to one of my buddies once, and he was just like, are you being serious? And I was like, yeah. Get out of my truck. You can either walk or you can pick it up. You picked it up, and you never threw stuff out my truck again. What color is your croc? I can't tell, dude. Due to the color, being colorblind, I agree to try to be my best and recycle whenever I can. That's great. My croc is mostly black and a little bit of kind of like a tan on the belly, and then I have red male markers. But I don't know. You can probably, if you're like fully colorblind, you can kind of pick off his grays and blacks. So like the lighter bands are kind of a light gray, and his darker bands are like a dark brown, almost black. Hello, Yahi. Heart. We were just talking about taking care of the environment and stuff like that. Not, littering and throwing stuff out your windows. I was saying how I might not like litter and stuff like that, but I'm not good with recycling. And then I said that you recycle very well. You take great pride in your recycling. It's okay to ask. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Mocha? Mocha? Dash? We'll go with Dash. Unless I'm saying Mocha right. I'm pretty bad at names. Where you are colorblind, I am very dyslexic. So that is my personal trait that hinders me from some things. But my dyslexia doesn't hold me back all that much, just like I'm sure your colorblind doesn't. Unless you want to be a pilot in the Air Force. Then I'm sorry. At what age did you find out that you were colorblind, or did you just notice it one day? How did you figure it out? I remember, I went to school with a kid who was like really colorblind, and I'm pretty sure my dad's colorblind, but he won't admit it. Because like, he'll be like, "Oh, that's a nice greenhouse," and it'll be like, "Dad, that's blue." So I don't know if it's necessarily colorblind as it is like just he sees the quote unquote wrong color to the standard point of view vision. I guess it all depends on the standard that people have put a label to it. I always wondered if being colorblind means, because like you perceive the world in a certain way that is a abstraction of how people have said it's supposed to look. This sky is supposed to be blue, or is blue, but like, how do you know that everybody sees the same color blue? I don't know. I always thought that was an interesting conversation. Mocha is right. Nice. Just like the coffee. Yeah, dude, mocha coffee is so good. No, I'm afraid. No, I'm afraid of heights from hell. I found out in 3rd grade when we had to go through colors in a color box. Oh, so they kind of did, the teacher or the school was doing just kind of a test to see. No kidding. Now, are you like I was saying, like standard? I hope that's okay. If you don't want to talk about it, just be like, I don't want to talk about this. Yo, white rabbit! Exclamation point rabbit. Do it. When you were, yeah, if you don't want to have this conversation, I'm just interested generally. I don't know. I like talking about people and learning things. Now, do you see just like blacks and grays, or are you like, just mix up colors like I was saying my dad does? To the quote-unquote standard. Oi. To Tibetan white rabbits. Or exclamation point white rabbit, maybe? Hold on. Let me see what I did. Yeah, it's exclamation point rabbit. Is my bot not working? No, it's rabbit. Not. Okay, maybe Steam Labs is not. Do exclamation point GG. Try that one. Yes, also exclamation point F, lowercase f. I can't tell the difference between reds, pinks, blues, blacks, reds. Oh, I can't tell the difference between reds and pinks, blues and black, red and pink. Looks the same to me as well as blue and black. Huh. Interesting. That's. Huh. Okay. Okay. So Steam Labs is not working right now. Why are you not working? Okay, now try. There it is. Nope, bot's alive, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, exclamation point rabbit. You can do exclamation point rip. A white rabbit has appeared. There you go, white rabbit. You got your own exclamation point. You can do exclamation point F, exclamation point GG. I did a whole bunch of them. Oh, you guys can do gambling now too. Oh, you guys can also do 8 ball. So exclamation point 8 ball, and then ask your question. Where is it? Should be, where is the games? You can also do exclamation point twerp, TWERP. You get a flashback from the past. Do 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 do. Where is it? Modes. So there we go. Let me get this up and running. So everybody's like, play the gator. I'm like, dude, I'm doing things. I've done things. I'm proud of them. There you go. So if you do that, you can ask the 8 ball your question. We're gonna suffocate here in a minute. So there you go. We got the magic 8-ball up and running. Not sure. Eight ball just says it's not sure. So I guess it's unaware of being able to drown by rabbits. Looking for jumpy fish. Probably the pile over here will do. So, there you go, chat. You guys can have some fun with the exclamation points and stuff like that. 8-ball, can I do a backflip? The answer is within yourself. 8-ball is just like, I don't freaking know if you can do a backflip. Gotta fish through the rock. I like this game. Grabbing fish through the rock. So Mocha, that must be like different when you see like people with tattoos and they have black tattoos but they just look blue. Do you ever just like, are you like look at them just like, you know, kind of forget that you're like, oh, it's supposed to be a different color maybe? And you ever just look at them and be like, why would you do that? I have a lot of tattoos, that's why I ask. I feel like you would look at me and be like, why are your arms so blue? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Makes sense. He's Mocha is colorblind. We've been talking about it a little bit. Sorry, Yahe. He explained up earlier when you guys were going through the exclamation point commands That he sees black as blue, red as pink, or can't see the difference. So there you go, White Rabbit. I've been very excited for you to jump into chat. Exclamation point drink. All right, I got you. I can't remember the name of blue, but it's the one where the Native Americans use for their necklaces. I can't remember the name of the blue, but it's the one that the Native Americans used in their necklaces and stuff. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name for that blue either, but I do know what you're talking about. God, what's the name of that blue? Is it indigo? Indigo blue? Yeah, indigo. I think it's indigo. It's not navy. What's everybody? Never mind. That's just. I'm gonna ask it either way. What's everybody's favorite color? My favorite color is red. For the blood of my enemies. Teal? Not sure. It's like a really nice blue. It's a very like it's not a light blue, it's a very vibrant light blue. Olive green. Childhood favorite is yellow. Nice. My son really liked yellow when he was little. I think his favorite color now is red. Last I asked him, at least. Turquoise? Nice. Turquoise is a nice color. I really like sea green as well, if I have to pick something other than red. But I can't ever find a good use for sea green. Like, unless you're making, like, a bathroom or something. That's really weird how I cut the water like that. Like, perfect. So it just looks like it's land. Dang. I feel really weird having this lake to myself. I've always been, like, super scared coming near this lake and drinking because, like, there's always big crocs here. But apparently it's just me today. I mean, I'm not necessarily a small croc anymore. We're at 27%. Like, that's pretty good. We can deal with raptors and most juveniles. There's no big fish, though, which I'm a little sad about. Your favorite color is black. Your favorite color is black rose, red rose, blue, pink, and black and white rose. Nice. You like roses, I see. Roses are cool. think my favorite color rose is... My favorite color rose. Probably just your traditional red rose. I really like frost roses. It's like a very faded red because they usually blossom really late in the year. Or excuse me, yeah, really late in the year, usually in like October. And by then, they're normally getting hit by frost. So that's the frost rose. And so they get this really pretty kind of faded red almost, but it looks nice. We only have half oxygen right now, unfortunately. Something runs over here to drink. The rainbow rose looks actually pretty. Rainbow rose. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'm guessing that's... Is it like a dyed one? I was just like, how do you spell rainbow? That's cool. Okay, so rainbow roses do not occur in nature, but they have been painted. Okay. Damn. They're freaking expensive. It's like almost $100 for 100 US dollars for one rainbow rose. Like, I guess a properly done one. I'm sure you can find them cheaper. But just what I saw. Really friggin' expensive. I mean, roses are really expensive in general. Love it. You can see the grid pattern of the terrain. Gonna have to leave here soon if I don't start getting some food populating up. No, there should be fish. Like, last time when I was playing earlier, there was like fish freaking everywhere. Hmm. There's a rose you can buy that doesn't require you to water it, and it's also so expensive. Huh. Yeah, the things people can do with, like, flowers nowadays is crazy. It's kind of crazy that flowering plants are a rather new plant. Like, as it goes, they're only been around for like 166 million years or so. Like the flowering plants, which is just crazy to think that we had like 400 or 500 billion years of trees without flowers. You know, in these big vast lands of like grass fields, which came about after the last ice age, that were you know, only like 66 million. No, not even. It was like 10. No, 10 million, 6 million, like 4 or 6 million years ago is when grass like actually became like popular. It's crazy. Before that, it was like all conifers and stuff like that. Come on. Running out of frickin' food here. Where's the big fish? I get desperate, I can start going downriver. Feel confident enough at this size. Yeah, there's only 37 players online right now, so chances of me running into someone are pretty slim. But if I do, they'll probably be as hungry as I am. I think we start going downriver. Dipped. You're bad at spelling. It's all good. No judgment here. I thought it was 610 million years ago for grass. Maybe like grass, like being around as like a thing, but like as it taking over huge land masses in like Africa, you know, the Midwest and stuff like that. That wasn't until after the last ice age, where mammals started to become smaller than, like, you know, whatnot. You have like starting to have like huge bellies to digest grass. That is a newer evolutionary step, such as getting like zebras and stuff like that. Like, yeah, there were definitely ones before zebras, but like zebras, wildebeest, big-bellied mammals, that didn't really start until after the last like big change. You know, when man just started to come about, you know, spear hunting mammoths and stuff like that. Apparently I can't see. The water is not clear here. It's dark. Swampy. There was some grass that period of the mammoths. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that time frame is when it really started to take off. And but like the big mammals in the North Americas were primarily feeding on other things. So when grass started to be the primary source in like the Midwest and stuff like that, they couldn't eat it. So that's what led to some of their extinction, along with other factors such as humans and stuff like that. The humans really did a number on it. Probably the final, nail in the coffin and whatnot. And again, this is, there's many different theories. There's very few facts. So, definitely not saying what I'm saying is correct. It's just, what I've heard. I recently rewatched, what was it, Life on Our Planet on Netflix. And, so, that's where most of my theories are coming from. I stress the theories and not facts because I don't like when people are like, 410 million years ago, if this happened. I'm just like, okay, we have so few fossils that even tell any type of story from then, and then for us to make up stories and tell everybody what they looked like and stuff like that is just bad. It's misinformation. That's not good to say when you have no idea. Most of the fossils that we see, we have no idea what anything actually looked like. I know they did someone did a really good job of showing, I saw a dino jump across the river down here. Took modern fossils, or modern animals, and said they're fossils, and the things that people drew were like, made a swan look like a terrifying spear armed like dinosaur with no feathers and whatnot. I think I saw somebody jump across here. It was probably a raptor. Checking the trees for Horaris. Yeah, I really hope they bring mammoths back in my lifetime with clones and stuff like that. I really, really, really hope. Having mammoths in, northern Canada or, perhaps over in like Alaska or whatever, I think would be really cool to bring them back. Also, them crushing down the permafrost is like really good for our environment. So they say. Oh, there's a deer right there. I'll take a deer. Not on our diet, but it's better than not having any food. Since when does Dan play Crocs? Dan plays Crocs all the time, buddy. That was not a lot of food. There you go. EU9, or yeah, EU9 South. If you want to join, you're more than welcome. Don't get your hopes up. Cloning successfully. Chances are still dirt low. 0.4. Dude, I'll take 0.4 any day of the week. there's any chance, I hope somebody makes some freaking crazy breakthrough that brings the mammies back, because I'm totally cool with mammies being around. I want to see mammies. Everyone's like, that's cruelty, or they're extinct for a reason. I challenge that theory. I think mammoths are freaking cool. I think they should be back, and I bet they taste really yummy, and I want a mammoth burger. If my ancestors drove them to extinction, I want mammoths. I want a mammoth burger. I will pay up to $100 for a pound of mammoth burger. What server is it? It is EU9 South, and I am up by North Lake. I'm on that kind of river section. If you play as a mammoth, you gotta call him Manny from the movie Ice Age. I know Ice Age. Got you. There's no mammoths or anything in this game. I actually meant to go on the devlog today and see which dinosaurs they're actually working on currently. I don't think we'll see a mammoth. If anything, if they make another game, then we might see mammoths. But I don't foresee mammoths anytime soon. I don't really think I need to go that way. I feel pretty good about the food that we got now. I'm gonna go back to the lake. Spino. So we are on Ivarima, not the Legacy branch. So no Spino. But I hope to see Spino in the future. I was actually talking with someone earlier. Because Dinosaur are cannibals, and it's kind of promoted to be. To keep the crocodile, well, alligator technically, but I'm going to call him a croc. The Dinosaur in check in numbers because they cannibalize each other. And it's sort of like, you want the S modifier? Yeah, gotta eat your own kind. And I'm hoping when they bring Spinos and Baryonyx and Suchomimus and stuff like that into the game, they get rid of that. Because those will be our own checks for like the baby crocs and stuff like that. Yeah, it's technically a croc. Oh, I thought it was technically an alligator. If you press Z on land, it becomes an alligator. I don't think I have anything set up for Z. Godzilla. In Legacy Branch, there... What the... It didn't do anything when I pressed Z. See? This is what I mean about bad information. Crocodiles stand tall when they walk. Alligators drag their belly. Just a quick difference. And then, obviously the teeth are different. What's everybody's favorite crocodile or alligator? Mine is the Cuban croc. Cuban crocs are absolutely gorgeous. They're endangered. And they're some of the most athletic crocodiles that we have today, jumping up to like 6 feet or 2 meters or something like that. They're like on land, not in the water, on land. They can run up to like 15 miles an hour or something like that. Mini crocs, there's a few different species of mini crocs, like dwarf caimans and stuff like that. You can find some of the endangered dwarf caimans around. I mean, nothing beats a saltwater croc. I mean, those guys are just gnarly, growing to be absolutely humongous. I really hope I don't take fall damage. Cool. Kitty catfish. Oh, I'm out of stam. Okay. Got him anyways. Too big to swallow. I really don't want this to glitch out. Is this a good spot? No. Oh, you're in North Comment or North Lake? Nice. I'll be there in just a moment. You're in luck. I'm full, so I won't even have to eat you. Be very careful. Like I said earlier, you gotta be real freaking careful. Don't eat me. Debatable. Depends how hungry I get, I guess. Nom 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 nom. Nah, I won't eat you. Just be very freaking careful, because if I accidentally bite you, though, it's GG. I think I'm big enough now where I will definitely one-shot you. What was the what was that one real big crocodile that swims in the ocean? Oh, okay. So we're playing Dinosaur, so it's the God. One sec. Dang, what the frick was it called? I know this. One second. Crap. Crap, what the frick was it? The, Sarcosaurus? Sarcosuchus. That's what it was, I think. The Sarco, yeah. So the Sarco is technically bigger than Dinosuchus, but Dinosuchus is way more beefy. No, it was a real croc that swam in the ocean? Are you talking about the my croc? These guys? But if you're talking about these guys, yeah, it's the... You gotta drink salt water a bunch. Yeah, I'm just below North Lake. I'm gonna be there in just a moment. I thought I heard, well, I definitely heard a dinosaur over here. I'm just looking if he's gonna drink. Or she. I guess I shouldn't guess what gender that people are playing. I'm gonna get, like, messed up by, like a stego or something. That you? You're so little! Dude, I can fit you in my mouth. Hold on, don't move. Don't move. There, you're safe. I got you. Where'd you go fish? You need to feed my baby. They're scared of me now. It's really freaking annoying to catch them. There it is. Alright, Ziggy to me. I just unlocked my next trait. Guess I'm at 50% or 45 or something. There, Ziggy, eat up. I'll eat the leftovers. I'm gonna pick my next trade. I'm at 32%. Goodness. Alright, so back. Recover health slightly faster. Do extra damage to bleeding. Restore some thirst when eating. Do more damage to animals with low health. The water drains slower. Fall damage hits stamina. Your food drains more slowly. That might be a good one. We're gonna go with that. I'm not even gonna look into this anymore. He was really long and big, but he was solid gray, I think. Yeah, I think it was this the Sarco. I think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, there was the Makumasaurus Rex. I think that one's big. The leftovers. And one bite. You should stay in the water. Safer. I'm just a log. Technically, I'm in the water. Fair enough. Stay under the water, Ziggy, and come to the other side of the lake. Stay under the water. Should I add Bigfoot to the game? Yeah, definitely. Dude, you're so little. Oh my god. You're just a little feller again. You have red eyes? Oh yeah, I have green eyes. Forgot about that. Yeah, my colors are really starting to come in now. My blacks and grays. I have a red mark on my head and then green eyes. And Ziggy sort of looks like a typical Florida gator. Dude, now look at that. Green skin when you grow up. Nice. Yep, I went with darker colors. I didn't plan on staying in North Lake. I plan on being in more dark waters like South Plains or something. Stay under the water. Your bait? I don't need bait. I mean, you can go friendly call them or something. Be like, I'm a friendly only crocodile here. Don't go over there. Stay in the water. You're a nut. You can just sit there and be like, to call them and be like, it's okay, totally okay, and I'll sneak through the water and grab them. Tag team. The fish. No sauropods. Not yet, unfortunately. Nothing in the immediate future either. They are working on... Currently, they're working on Triceratops and whatnot. Triceratops, T-Rex, Dinosaur, and whatnot. Currently... pulling up their website right now. The hell was that? What was that? You have a friend? Where? In your mouth. Oh. I made a friend too. My friend disappeared on the other hand. Where'd my friend go? Goodness. Okay. Well, I lost mine. Where did my fishy go? Do you see my fishy? I'll go get a different fishy. Yeah, those fish aren't like anything great though. They don't give you any special stuff. Unfortunately. I'm gonna go to the land. So hopefully I don't lose my fish. Anyways. Okay, currently in development, they have the Ovi Raptor, Suchomimus. Actually, I can pull it right up here. Let me take a look at it. Okay, this guy, currently in development, the Egg Thief, Suchomimus, water guy, crocodile mimicked. It's a dinosaur, crocodile boy. Brontosaurus. What's this one? Do we know this one? Oh, big old T boy. The Tyrant Lizard King. So I'm excited for the T-Rex. Spino. So the Egyptian spined lizard. So right now they're working on that. What is this guy? The Monolopus. The single crest lizard. Huh. He's small. Weight class medium. Okay. That guy looks interesting. The Albertus. These guys are cool. I like them. What? What? Oh God, what? Oh, you scared me. I was like, what the hell's out there? Alright. The aloe. These guys are just an art project right now, which is cool. Like Cretaceous. Arco. These guys are cool. Is that a heavy class or a medium? What are they classifying it as? They have all the times. These are from Legacy Branch. Gustif. This is a very early project, I guess. 95 million years ago. Africa. He's decent sized. Baryonyx. I like Baryonyx. These guys are cool. You love berries, like underrated version of a Spino? Indeed. So these ones are confirmed. The Giga. So that's cool. Gigas are gnarly. They take forever to freaking grow, though. 6.5 hours. Baryonyx, we just looked at. Remodel confirmed. It's just a remodel, but that's okay. Quetzal. Big old bird. That should be fun. Megalana. Wait, is this the, like, dragon guy? Oh my god, it's like a freaking Komodo dragon. Dude, that thing's huge. Yeah, not even, they didn't even go extinct that long ago, 50,000 years ago. Jesus. That's cool. That'll be a fun one. Hopefully it's got some pretty nasty venom. Astroraptor, yeah, that one's been confirmed for a minute now. These guys are annoying. It's just a smaller raptor. I don't know how it's going to do with, like, the Troodon and stuff like that. Because it kind of fits the same niche. Velociraptor AI, which is kind of cool. So these are going to be the AI. The little compies. We've seen compies. They should still be in a game. These are little bird dudes. Yeah, these guys are annoying. Utahs. That'll be spooky. Velociraptor we just looked at. Herbivores. Confirmed for Everima. We got, there's your long sauropod that you're looking for. Big boy. Lots of health. So much hunger. Different type of 3 horns. Or 2 horns. Herbivore. Komodo dragon kept its look. It just shrunk down. Yeah. This guy looks big. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, this guy's huge compared to some of the stuff. Now, I am okay with big herbivores because the carnivores are like really fun to play, but yeah, Triceratops. Gotta have a Triceratops to deal with the T-Rex. Packy. There you go. Anybody wondering, this is where I look at the map, by the way. The Isle Gateway. I was looking at the port. So we're up here right now in North Lake. On the other machine. Here we go. But that gets you an idea of kind of what's coming up and what to expect. %, grown. You're gonna go find another friend? Fine. Don't be my friend. I'm gonna find that guy as my friend. We have a 4th friend group. Yeah. We have a 4th friend group. I don't like other Dinosaur. I'm sorry, but we might be unaliving if we have new friends. Because eventually they're not going to be our friends. You mean fish? Okay. I think where we should go. Probably could get to East Swamp. That might be cool. I haven't actually gone there as a croc. I have no idea what the water looks like. You want to go there? Yeah, let's do it. Intruder, intruder, if you see one. Good. If you see one, you should be running. Chances are I'll probably run as well, because, like, if we run into a big boy, we don't want to be part of that. Don't go too fast. I'm not. Pig. Or is it a deer? What is that? Pig. Bacon. Indeed. I don't even think I need that much food. I'm at 98%. Here, you have some bacon. Eat what you can. Num num bacon. Yeah, Komodo dragons are freaking crazy, dude. The non-coagulating venom they produce is just absolutely gnarly. And the fact that it's still one of the few animals that, like, is documented to unalive humans. You ate all the piggy? How bloody well dare you? Bacon. 5 stars? Okay. Well, as long as my cooking was good. Dude, maybe I'll make bannock tomorrow. Speaking of 5 stars. My wife really likes when I make bannock. Oh, and we have blueberries. Oh, dude, I can make blueberry bannock. Really? I'm just walking here, bro. I would offer to pick you up in my mouth, but I feel like that might hurt you. Just imagine someone trying to break into your house and you let your Komodo dragon attack them. Bro, I will go deal with a Komodo dragon before I deal with a goddamn goose, okay? I was a delivery driver before coming here to Portugal. Well, I guess technically I still work for that company, but I used to deliver boxes, and I would deal with German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Chihuahuas before I dealt with a goddamn goose. If I got to a house with a goose, man, you might not get your package. Because I'm telling you, any bird that pretends to be a mountain lion, dude, when geese come at you all flippity floppity, freaking, no. But yeah, dude, Komodo dragon would be terrifying. There was a YouTuber. There was a YouTuber. I don't know, probably 15 years ago or so. Or maybe he was like making TV shows or something. I don't really remember exactly. But he was in Komodo and he got bit by something. He didn't know what it was. And then like it just the video that got released was just like he was like I can't stop the bleeding. And later determination is that he was bitten by a Komodo dragon, and all they found was his camera set and some of his clothes. Watch out, Ziggy. Well, come get some stamina. There you go. You can eat some fish too. I'm gonna stay in the water just in case a croc comes up on us. Croc. Rock. Look like rock. Okay. Well, that's a nice rock. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Not making waffles. Making bannock. Definitely making bannock. I don't know if we have flour. But if we have flour, I'm making bannock. Waffles. Alright, here's the real question. Are waffles a breakfast or a dessert? Me personally, I am a waffles as a breakfast kind of guy. A slab, not a slab, like a slice, a little teeny slice of butter. I'm not huge on butter. And maple syrup. I don't do the whole fancy whipped cream, cinnamon, powdered sugar, fruit stuff. I am a simple fill them squares with maple syrup. You don't do butter. I just do waffles and a little bit of syrup. A little bit. I'm a bit greedy when it comes to the maple syrup, especially if it's me who bought the maple syrup. It's everything. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dude, there's nothing like making freaking waffles, and you make way more than you would need. First off, you'll probably eat them all, but if you don't, put them in a baggie and freeze them. Because then later on, you can just throw them in the toaster and freaking toast them up, and they're just as good. That's a weird visual glitch right there. I have broken the fourth wall. Screenshot. I don't know if I can get it to do it again. Yeah, you see it on the stream. There's a deer over there. Oh dear. Fourth dimension stuff, man. The next real question, though. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Pancakes. I'm a breakfast, but I will not turn down pancakes for dinner. Not much on the lunch though. Which one's better, waffles or pancakes? Ooh. So, as the battered breakfast goes, I am going to say chocolate chip pancakes or blueberry pancakes definitely wins out. But I mean, it's a hard call, and most of that is convenience. Because, dude, all you do is make batter, pour it into a pan, and call it good. You don't need like a waffle iron or anything like that. So I'm going blueberry or chocolate pancakes, but if we're going bat to bat with just maple syrup, I'm gonna say pancakes. I don't know. Yeah, they're both really good, but then the real question is, if you're not going for a battered sort of thing, French toast, man. or golden slices, I think they call it here in Europe. But yeah, freaking French toast, man. I love French toast. All right, let's boogie, Ziggy. I was like, why am I so weird? It's because I'm zoomed in, bro. Very thin pancakes are fine. The thick ones give egg taste, and you can't eat it. Okay. So you prefer crepes, or are you just saying like a thin pancake? Yeah, I prefer a thick pancake as well. Yeah. I have a hard time making perfect pancakes. I can make just any generic pancake, but like to get them that thick, fluffy pancake, your dad sounds like a freaking absolute champ because that is a pain to do. Catfish. Bigger catfish. Pancakes, waffles, French toast, grilled cheese, sausage, bacon and eggs, grits, hash browns, biscuits, and cornbread. That's all freaking solid stuff, dude. Cornbread for breakfast, though? I'm not on board. Even European cornbread. Cornbread is definitely a dinner bread for me. And hash browns, bro. Oh, dude, homemade hash browns are so freaking good. And then, uh, uh, oh, I'm trying to think of the freaking name. Oh my god, what's the freaking name? Welcome back, Ziggy. I'm just down the river a little bit. What the frick? Oh my god. No, this is killing me. I gotta Google this stuff. What's it called with the corn beef on breakfast thing with potatoes? Oh, it's just corned beef hash. Dude, corned beef hash, amazing. Oh, dude, there's this diner back home called Aces, and they make their own homemade corned beef hash, and oh my god, is it so freaking good. It's like one of my favorite things. Corned beef hash the next day is just like 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Yeah, dude, nothing beats. I do miss American bacon. Here in Europe, it's a bit harder to get. Not definitely not impossible, but like the typical, our American typical bacon is kind of difficult to find here. Not impossible, just difficult. It's a taste and texture sensitivity thing. It limits my eating a lot. I can understand that. Have corned beef hash with some sausage, gravy covered in biscuits. Oh, now you're giving away where you're from. You're from the frickin' South or you're Midwest. I'm a Northern boy. I'm from New Hampshire originally. Yeah, we don't really do the biscuits and gravy. It ain't bad. I'm not bashing on it. When I spend a lot of time in Tennessee, biscuits and gravy can't go wrong. But back in up north in New Hampshire. No, you're leaving me? Oh God, okay. Sorry. I got excited. We were talking about breakfast. I was trying to get to the sunrise quicker. Yep, North Carolina. I could have figured. Nice. Been to North Carolina a couple times. I like it there. I'm not a huge fan of the Carolinas. Just personally, it's too freaking hot. But I mean, I'm here in Portugal now, and it's too freaking hot here too. So this is a deep freaking river, bro. If you jump off of that log, I'm pretty sure it will kill you. But you're more than welcome to give her the full send, bud. Risk it for the biscuit. Can't get up it. Ooh, this is a bad idea, I think. That's a bad idea. Don't do it, you will die. Hold on. Wait right there. I'm going to see if I can get down. If I don't get stuck. Let me see when I get down here if there's a better spot for you to get. My goodness. Alright. Can you jump where I am? Oh, you're not coming down the log? Boo. I actually don't think we were supposed to go down that way. I don't think we were supposed to jump down. Oops. Can I get out over here? Yeah, we were. Yeah, debatable. Let's check the map. Oh, yeah, okay, we're supposed to keep going down. It's hot. It's called bipolar weather. Yeah, well, you don't like the weather. Wait 5 minutes. Yeah, I know the feeling. I like Georgia. I prefer Tennessee. I think of the southern-ish countries, the southerner states, I prefer Tennessee. I had a lot of fun in Tennessee. I like the weather. The culture was really fun. Odan? Odan what? What has Odan done? This is where we swim across as Mayas or raptors, I think. It is indeed. Help, I'm getting attacked by flying dinosaur skeeters. Oh, dude, the mosquitoes, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Here in Portugal, the mosquitoes are just kind of annoying. I will not have fish learning how to fly. That is just a no. No. No fishy flying. You are not allowed to come out of water. That means evolution. We don't do fishy evolution. We don't need more competition up here. You can have the rest of if it's gone. It's a very far drop, you say? Oh goodness. Is it a death drop though? Like tipping my head to see around the corner. That's a really far drop. Risk it for the biskies. We're gonna do a proper launch. Didn't die. It definitely hurt me. Ow. So when I jumped, I think you'll be okay because you won't sink as far as I did. Full run and then right click. He did not make it. So, Ziggy for dinner? Quick, we gotta get him out of the water. He needs CPR. Quick! Don't die, Ziggy! Wake up! Wake up! How dare you leave me like this? Get up! Don't you dare die! Don't do it! Don't you dare! Medic! I need a helo! Evac! Evac! We're gonna have to get the March system out here. Massive bleed, airway, respiration, circulation, head and heat. Quick, 911, 911. What is it? 112. Huh? There's no way you're at Water Axe. Oh, you're at Water Axis. You're on the other side of the river system. Get up, Ziggy. Too big to swallow. Okay, I had to try. You would be the catalyst of my growth. I want to get out of here. I don't like this spot. You gotta call 711 for emergencies. Hi, this is the highway department. How can we help you? Could try 811. Well, at least I know there won't be many other Dinosaurs over this way. Can't see me at all. Oh, 711 is for gas stations. Oh shit. I may want to get out of the water. Or at least not be right here. So my health is very low. Hiding in a log. Health's getting better, slowly. Eek. Imagine Ric Flair as a 911 operator whenever you called for an ambulance or police. I know the name, but I can't picture the voice or like his acting or character or whatever. Oh, the WWE guy. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Found a glitch. Oh, yeah, look at you. Oh, you made friends. Lead your friend to me, Ziggy. We'll eat him. I'm just trying to heal up a little bit before I come out of cover. There's another croc somewhere. I don't know if he's down below, like towards East Swamp, like trying to get to East Swamp. You're not leading him to me. Oh. There's a 70 or 80%er there. Yeah, screw that. That's too many people. I'm not a smuck anymore. I'm at 44%. I'm not scary, but I'm not some teeny tiny dino anymore. Hmm. Yeah, you're just on the other, like, section of river. You could try for the saltwater trait. You just go down to swamp, drink some salt water. I have my 2 traits. I won't get my 3rd for a very long time. There's only 18 players online. Not what I'm scared for. You said there's 2 over there. So that leaves 15, including yourself, on the server. Blech. How long are you going to be playing? Another hour and a half or so. There's 3, so there's 4 of you over there. Screw that, dude. Oh no, I need air. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh no. So I'm guessing this is the path I should be taking. And it's this path. And then sort of just straight up the hill-ish. I should be able to make that walk. Like, it's kind of far. Frames go. Press M for map. It doesn't work. I do find myself pressing M for map quite more than I like to admit. I am glad I just pull up Gateway next to me. He'll pull my cords though. Yeah. This is the spot, and then I want to go that way. Pretty much go that way and just go straight. Yeah, I don't have really a compass or anything. And that will bring me over to East Swamp, and hopefully I'm the only one there. Probably not, but hopefully. I'll be excited when they add humans to this game as well. That'll make it a very interesting. So the concept behind the humans is I think there was going to be two. There was going to be natives, and then there was going to be or cannibals or something, and then just hunters. So the concept was is that all your animals have chips inside of them, so they can look at like a map and see where every single dino is in real time. And the push for that is for players to create nests and bring people in as eggs so that they are born naturally without having a chip. So that's the counter to hunting the hunters. So, and like they're going to bring vehicles and stuff. These is all talk. I mean, they're focusing all on the dinosaurs first. But like that's going to be super freaking cool when that gets played. I'll try to get a group of like 3 or 4 people together and go hunt dinos. Like, you know, that would just be so cool. You know, Jurassic Park 2 kind of stuff. Hopefully less waterfalls and T-Rexes, though. Alright, I'm okay on the health now. Around for some food. Any fish? I swear I saw fish here. It's not looking like it. A lot of times they're by the waterfalls. Oop. Well, 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 hello. And welcome back. Dan, look on Discord, there's an M on the map. There do be a map, or a fishy, 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 fish. Where art thou? Well, well, well. For guys to like and subscribe as well. You get a cool little thing that goes across the screen that says you subscribed if you're sharing it. I'm done editing, but you lost one of your clips. Oh, dude, I've done that before. It's so annoying. Better than like a 3-hour long, like I took 14 hours of footage, dialed it down into like 3 hours, and then forgot to freaking save. Luckily, I did get the video up, but I did not save it, so like I was like, oh wow. Yeah, I almost really messed myself up there. Just curious how many players were online. 17 is boring. We're gonna have a server restart here in like 19 minutes. We might switch servers then. Not super worried about what's on the land, it's more what's in the water. I'm pretty sure the croc that I heard was down below. I don't think it's up here. If it is, we'll go walking faster. No fishing, no fish jumping. Ew. What is that? Is that a cave? Is that an underwater cave? It's a pretty big pond. What is that? Is that a glitch? What is going on here? If I get sucked into a tunnel of death, I'm gonna be sad. It's totally a cave. Makes me nervous. Say a blocked off cave? What is going on here? Is it like a TV? I just want to be able to press like F5 for quick save. Oh, okay, can't go that way. Okay, well, I guess that ends that conversation. I'm not sure if it's a sewer or if it's supposed to be like a water bypass for this kind of natural dam thing. Alright, stamina's full. To go this way. It's full, stamina's full. We need to walk. Should have done this as a baby croc. Just keep walking. on the road. I have to leave because Dad said he has to. It says he has to reboot the internet for some reason. All right, dude. See you in a bit. Or see you later. See you whenever I see you. Have a great day. Let's check our location. Oh, we're doing good. A little bit down this direction. My biggest fear is like actually running into like a Carno or something. Or a Stego. Like a Stego is a death sentence. Like the rest of the stuff we can kind of deal with, but like Stego is bad. Thought I heard something. Ziggy's back online. Progress. Yep. Let's keep it going. We're gonna make it, I think. I saw that. I saw that you pop back up on Steam. I'm gonna have to, once we get here, I'm gonna have to go grab a drink. Ooh, I hope I make it there by the restart time. Should be okay. Here's a goat. Look at that thick tail, boy. Let's check it out again. Make sure we're doing okay. Okay, we can head this direction now. We're a sad croc without the water. I want to save just a little bit of stam in case I need it. Ah! Hit my mouse on accident. Come on. We're almost there. There's water. I want to run so bad. So slow. I don't want to take fall damage. Oh god. Choked myself. Alright, we're gonna run. Because we're so close, but so far. Mm. No. In the water. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. My heart's pounding. Do 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 do. We're so close. Please. Oh god, we are so close to death. It's like one of those things, like if I hadn't stopped to check my coordinates, like one time. Oh, we're gonna die right on the edge. Oh no. Drink, drink. Oh my god, we made it. Okay, we weren't like super close, but like that was still way scarier. That was close. Edge of your seat kind of action happening. There's bait fish. Oh, there's catfish. Oh, thank goodness. Better than the other frickin' swamp that literally never had fish. Too big to swallow. Here, log off. Heard another croc. Hmm. That's great. We love that. It's down below, I guess. I call it there for a night, actually. I'm pretty tired. So I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. I don't know. I was gonna play longer, but I'm just freaking tired. Server restart indeed. Bam. Oh, let's see. What do we got watching right now? 4. Very nice. Let's see. Who's out here? Let's restart. Don't want to show my stuff. Customization, redirect. We got anybody fun playing? Who's playing? Boomsmith's playing Ark. Send you guys over to him. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.